Hello everyone, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we started the game, the new Nonary Game Ambidex Edition, Nonary Game version 2.0. We began in an elevator with Sigma being introduced to someone named Phi, who did not get along at all, and eventually escaped the elevator, which was not actually an elevator, because it wasn't going anywhere. We found out that all of these other people in this place were in other fake elevators, and they had to get out themselves, and everyone is wearing bracelets like the first game, and Zero's back, but he's a rabbit this time, I guess, is what's happening. And we found that Clover is one of the people here, who, as far as we know, is the only person so far who was from the original game. So, let's continue. As you could see, Alice is explaining everything that we've known so far. Yes, she would be the only one who would be familiar with this. She has a point. It can't, because there doesn't seem like there would be much of a reason, or any reason at all, for there to be another Nonary game. Due to what we found at the end of 999. Game audio is too low.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life. Assuming I had one.
We asked him all these things, but we're not going to actually show any of that because
I think he has generalized amnesia. It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological, but in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Speaking of head... Maybe we could try to get around to taking that mask off and finding out that he can't do it.
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
There you go. You gotta keep a sense of humor in situations like this. The expression of his mask. No, it did not change. I imagine it would not.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't say the mask even has an expression. It doesn't look like a face at all, really.
This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
Dio, skeptical about this whole amnesia thing. After all, he always was a kidder. Yes, as we found out, one of the new elements of the Nonary game is that the participants are paired with one another, though we don't know what that might mean. Though some of the participants are solo and do not have a partner. Oh no, they took our watch! Could have at least put it on our other hand. Yes, just like in 999, even though there were windows, we could not actually see out of them. We really didn't know what time it was, aside from the clock that told us what the hours were, though we couldn't actually see outside.
Didn't I tell you that? There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators. I don't think it's a card reader, though. Hey, what do you think that is?
The character's trying to figure out how to play the game, which was explained right away by Zero in the first game. This time, however, Zero the Third has not really let our participants in on how to do anything yet.
See? On the wall?
Yep, there we go.
Oh, yes, that. I was wondering what that was.
I think we all were wondering about that.
Two Milkmen Go Comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Could be. I wonder. I kind of like how not only is it a nonsensical line is written on the wall, it also appears to be written in blood. I don't think anyone seems to have noticed that yet.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
I'm not sure who would say. I think you're off about that. I think you're completely wrong.
You heard me.
It's an anagram.
Oh. No, not that kind of anagram.
Yeah. They tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
They're my favorite puzzles.
Exactly. Watch.
Alright, so what could we rearrange the letters of Two Milkmen Go Comedy to? Of course. I hope there are many anagrams in this game. Did Zero the Third say "Welcome to my kingdom" when it was talking to us over the screen? I don't remember if it did.
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Well, I would imagine the entire setup is based around these people being there.
True. But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
Okay, now we're gonna get to the point where we start accusing everyone else of being Zero. Oh, gasp! It can't be. Clover, don't you look shocked. Don't pretend that that's something that you don't know about.
Huh?
Look. Over there.
Shame on you, Fido! You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it! I've got a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
You challenging the rabbit to a fight, Dio?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit.
Oh, all right, they're making that joke
You
themselves.
really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you You want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know. Well, yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't.
Obviously, whoever's doing this already knew what they were going to say and made the video beforehand so they could play it just in time with the things that they would say, even though they're standing among them. So obviously that's how this is happening.
An AI. I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Of course. So I guess that makes two of you my thing.
Sounds sort of going in and out.
Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obviously. I don't even have a body.
Well, we do remember from Sigma's flashback, he did see someone in a gas mask and raincoat, though we have not seen that version of Zero yet.
I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course! Correct! It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No. It's supposed to be over.
Yeah, it was.
So, what is the Nonary Game?
Let me tell you all about Digital Roots Quark.
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the Nonary Game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Or the letter Q, that's also possible.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
Okay, so you are saying that's a 9 on the door. There's no confusion now, that is a number 9 on that door. Just to make sure, that's what you're saying.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain. Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do. Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Right, and of course that's different from 999, which everyone had their own number. This time, however, people have different colors, some of them are paired, and some of them are solo.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP.
Okay.
Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape.
Okay, we have to get points for our bracelets, alright.
See the box on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you'll get out.
Right, that's the red, if we remember those.
Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open.
Can our bracelets go over 9?
However,
That's too many O's for any...
there are 3 rules you can't forget.
I'll just leave that joke on the screen for a little bit. Let it sink in.
1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it will close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once.
Uh-huh. So unlike previous doors, which could open any amount of times, this can only open one time, and I guess we'll have to make sure everyone is there when we open it.
Once that happens, it's all over. It will close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
And I'll leave that joke on screen for a while, just in case you missed it. A lot of words on the screen, so maybe it'll take you a little while to find it. Found it? Okay, let's keep going.
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho!
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, I didn't know that.
If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen! If you think you can be sneaky, well... I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
Okay, so hinting at the bomb. Once again, we're just going to leave that on screen. So you can appreciate the wordplay.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
That's true. We just still don't know that.
Oh, that's easy. Just use the Ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
I like these abbreviations. We can go in the AB to get BP.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold Star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room?
You know,
You go in.
I just realized, have anyone really demanded to know from Zero why any of this is happening? I mean, we're asking how to play the game, which is good. You know, it's something we'll need to know. But you think that would be a bigger point of why is this happening to begin with?
No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
No. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Okay, so now we're finally getting to the point where we have to open the color doors. To do that, I guess we're actually going to find out how we use these bracelets.
Right here! You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't everybody press their buttons as well? The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
No, it's entirely clear. Completely clear. You know, I kind of forgot that 999 also began in this way, where everyone talked for quite some time after the first puzzle room about what they were supposed to do and where they were supposed to go before they actually did anything. So I guess we're in VLR's version of that right now.
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding, 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 ding! Very impressive, Tenmioli! All right! Let us review what we've learned. In 9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically. However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes. Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side. Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing it all the time. Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well?
You mean red, green, and blue? You're supposed to be able to make any color by mixing them, right?
So which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue.
How about yellow?
Green and red.
What if you wanted cyan?
Blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have to figure out which mixture of colors will equate to the color of the door.
We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit.
Don't think I'm getting that one. Oh, I think you have it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was keeping on top of all these puns.
There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got two of the same color, right?
Yeah. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door.
This whole introducing the color wheel into the unlocking of doors in the Nonary game seems like a little bit of a stretch. I don't know.
Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmi oldie.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are two types of bracelets.
So did the 9 minutes go up already? Because I think it kind of has, but I'm guessing that when we look at the time again, probably like just a couple of minutes will have gone.
That means there's two types of players, too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the two members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny. Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get two for the price of one! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though.
So I guess if they're paired up, they're paired permanently. If they're solo permanently? That seems to be what the rabbit's saying.
I mean...
Why does that keep happening?
They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want! Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets.
Please, let's just take a look at all of them once again. Just go over everything we just learned. Make sure it all sinks in.
What color is your bracelet? Are you a pair or a solo? Fido is next! Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Oh no, Alice comes from all ice, not Alas, Zero. Gotta work on these puns.
Bio, work.
Blue. Pear.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Moody, Cleaver, Tenmi all at once.
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm... let's see. I suppose you can call me... K.
I knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
He's probably just making it up. I mean...
I'm not lying.
If he's just saying you can call him by one letter, I don't think that means he has all his memories necessarily.
This was just a... how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose.
I'm just waiting for them to try to take his mask off, because why haven't they done that already? Seems like that would be the first thing to try.
I saw the letter K.
So, what does K have to do with anything?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. You can fight later. Now, Kay? Can I call you that?
Yes.
I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
That's right. It says pair. And the text is green.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. And I think after this, this thrill-a-minute action, we're going to have to take a little break and come back in a few minutes. We're just going to have to, just take a break, sit back, catch your breaths, just try to slow the heartbeat after all this stuff that's just been coming at us a mile a minute. So much action, that's correct. We're just going to have to try to give ourselves a little rest, a little recovery from all this stuff that's been being thrown at us in VLR, Virtue's Last Reward. We'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully things slow down a little bit. I mean, honestly, this game is just going to be over really quickly if it keeps up this blistering breakneck pace. We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll see how it goes for the final segment of the night with more VLR. See you in a few.